Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? As you can see from the stream title, playing a bit of Paladins. Was originally going to do something else, but a day or two ago ArcainSidious asked me if I'd want to play Paladins Saturday night and teach them a little bit for their first time playing. They're in the middle of something, so they'll join us probably within the hour, I'm guessing. But for the moment, I'll just queue for my own casual matches until they join in. Hi, Sharky. It's the weirdest handle for a bow. But I mean, if it works, it works. Excuse me. I don't think I have any boosts from the... Oh, I have 2 team boosts. Or skin boosts.
Bazan.
Now we see if it's 0 healers or not. I'm gonna be nice to them, because they were nice to give up on what they wanted to play. As you can tell, they picked before most of the people that they were going to be a DPS, but then they waited to fill, just like I often do. Good on them.
Now they face me.
They do. He has a shirtless skin. I don't even know how you get it because it says it's limited. Looks cool though. Okay, high level Leon. Somewhat high level Maldamba. They have no tank. No tank. But they have some high DPS characters and 2 DPS / healers, including Genos, who can just toss his one thing and then move on. We have some high DPS too, and since our Shaolin is a decent level, I'm guessing he's not going to miss all his shots like I do.
If you do not protect the realm's existence, I will do it myself.
I wish this said how it augments them. I don't know if it increases their size or something like that. I changed these cards around. So reducing a bit of damage and reducing cooldowns.
Prepare for battle.
This will do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle has begun.
I don't expect they're going to the front here.
First blood.
Okay, that's going better than I expected. I kind of thought with them having full DPS that they were going to have like a set team or something. And yeah, I can't see them, but I know they're hiding like rats somewhere, so I have a tiny bit of AoE on my hits.
Excellent. The payload.
Yes, more of that.
More Sky. Okay, both their healers are here. Hey HD, thanks for checking in. How is your day going? That person didn't heal me like I expected them to, but... at least they picked the healer, though. That's the biggest thing.
Thank you, Hugh.
Give them hell!
That was her ult, so I panicked and used my shield. And it worked. Your day's been good? I'm glad to hear it.
Watch who's securing next time.
They have no tank on the enemy team. They have some good DPS characters and 2 healers, but
That's a little better.
Yes, more of that.
Time's ticking.
wow, they must be mad about that. They absolutely missed with their ult. If you ever drank so much coffee that you got sick, that's the power. No, I have not, and that is kind of gross, not to be honest. Or I mean, going to be completely honest. It's a meme I heard. I hope not. Bit of a yikes meme. But yeah, I don't even drink coffee. I like the smell of it. And I'm sure now that I'm older, I'd like the taste of it more than when I was younger. But I just typically avoided it. Master Riding,
Point
Nimble.
spawning in 15
Honestly, I'm just gonna go
seconds.
for health as well. They're not able to do much at this point, so might as well make myself even slightly harder to kill. My mod Furball drinks a ton of coffee though, so you'd like him.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, look, I forgot tonight was Paladins night. Yeah, Arcane is playing a game with his friend though, so he said he'll join me a bit later, I'm guessing within this next hour or such. But yeah, he did say he was still going to play. And hi, Seer, thanks for checking in. I hope your day's going well. They're chasing all the way back there.
Overtime.
Oh, I'm currently on Civ 6 with Jar. Oh, okay. What team or what faction are you playing as? Country, whatever they want to call it.
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
There's a creepy looking thing there. Yeah, the enemy team didn't pick a single tank. They picked 2 healers, which is odd, but
Sorry.
My special touch.
Thank you.
playing Hojo Takemune, Japan. Letting out your inner weeb sounds good to me. Oh, I was going to say, I don't see where they are. He moved out of that. That would have lifted them into the air a bit. Oh, they got a kill with that.
Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
He got me there, but that's fine. We still pushed it. Now we just need to regroup.
As if that would stop me.
Jar's playing Teddy Roosevelt of America. Nice, nice.
Give them hell.
2 enemies at the time working together.
Yes, more of that. Not yet.
Oh, they tried pushing without me because they were impatient.
You might scratch my armor.
Sky's just, oh god, I'm stuck. I mean, I'd do the exact same thing.
Thank you, hero.
Kneel.
Be still.
30 seconds remaining.
Hey! That was an easy first match. The opposite of the last time we played, where I just got wrecked in the very first time. Hi there, Vane. How are you doing tonight? Is it Vane? Or Vanessa Sapphire? Vanessa plus Sapphire together, I'm guessing? Now that I took that second look at the name. Noodle Hunter USA? Question mark?
Fernando.
I'm gonna wait for a second to see. Oh, hi Diana. How are you doing tonight? No stream for you? Because normally you'd be online by now, I think. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. A friend of mine is going to be joining me playing Paladins a little bit later tonight for their first time, which will be neat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Are those two people going to be booted for not kicking, or will it just auto-pick for them? Nope, it auto-picked for them. I don't know if they were just waiting for it to roulette it, or if they both went AFK together, but I'll be disappointed if they're replaced by bots. Super high level Vatu, that is going to be terrifying. I assume he's going to be flanking and killing everyone. No one else is too high level. Amani has such a crazy ult though. Our team is actually kind of subpar with the characters picked. But we can still do good. Hey Mega, how are you tonight?
And just when you thought you were the sexiest person here, I show up.
Let's see what Pip picks. If they pick the gun healing, then I'll take the heal by others right away. If they pick Mega Potion or such. You doing chill? That's good. Okay, they did pick Combat Medic.
The battle is about to begin.
I haven't seen if they've got the ability to root. Cripples enemies hit for 2 seconds. I feel like that will slow me down and might count towards that. I'm waiting to see if Amani picks the talent that lets her root people.
I could get used
Let
to
the
this.
battle begin.
She didn't pick anything. Yeah, the Batu's not taking like any damage.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
And again, it was Vatu who got the first kill. Okay, got the heal.
The payload.
And he ran the moment he took damage, which I expected, but it was smart of him. Vatu was really good, I have to say.
They're firing on me. Your light flickers. I feel stronger, healer.
My thanks, healer.
I'm just trying to bully the Vatu whenever I see him. If I can keep him off my allies, that's great.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
Okay, the Amani got a triple kill. Big yikes. No, she has the thing that regenerates her mana. Or mana. Mana? Hey boss, how are you doing tonight? I do have my ult that I can use. Unless they stun lock me. Let's get that resilience after all.
Big matters are not.
Pip's running in solo?
How dare you! Gracias for the healing.
Watu's there.
Your light
That means he's not defending here.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, we got her. Okay, I was like so close, so close. Good, just been watching Steven Universe. That's a good show.
An enemy is unstoppable. 3, 2, 1.
And I can't get out of here.
More time. It's fleeting.
Stronger. Killing spree.
I was gonna say, if I get too far out of this...
will not die. Not yet, amigo. They just can't.
Enemy rampage.
Charge, 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 charge. Ah, my charge has a 450 health shield on it.
Point spawning in 15
Pretty sure we got this,
seconds.
even if they block the push, as long as we can get the payload each time. Watu doesn't have too much health.
3, 2, 1.
It's just that they're so incredibly mobile. So even with low health, they can survive for a long time. Whoa, that guy's a lot of master riding.
Fight on the point. Gracias for the healing. They're firing on me.
Your light. Enemy is unstoppable.
Okay, there, got the Watu. Had to use all my abilities for it, but I mean, it works. Actually, I should have saved that for Kronos. What is it? Amani hasn't even used her ult once.
Enemy killing spree.
Stand behind me.
Nope, nope. Not much I could do there. Hey Furball, how you doing? They got this point.
Stop the
So that's
payload.
bad on our part, because if they can get the point from us, then we can't lose.
Enemy rampage.
Stronger. We did it, friend.
That charge does more damage than I give it credit for.
Enemy killing spree.
They just can't stay away from me.
Double kill.
Your light flickers.
I was gonna say, where's Vatu? Where's Vatu? Got him.
I will not die. Not yet, amigo.
I wasn't sure if he... Or no, he doesn't have Blood Reaper. I actually saw he had Adrenaline Junkie.
I will pass judgment.
The one downside to Batu's jumping is then where he lands is almost predicted. He did some really good healing there. Okay, discovered a single tunnel isn't enough to relieve the stress pain of overworked muscles. Yikes to that, but, well, at least you found out.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
Oof, and it was their tank that got that?
Quadra kill.
Their tank got all 4 kills? What the heck?
30 seconds remaining.
That is not whose name.
15 seconds remaining.
I'm honestly just trying to pull them back.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Overtime. Enemy killing spree.
Oh no, Peppy used his ult at the worst time. And that guy didn't care if he could help push this thing, he just didn't want to die and lose his kill streak. I was about to say, I cannot see anything. They pushed it slightly further than we managed to. The Pip is really doing a good job of healing me, shockingly.
Point spawning. In
So getting
15
Rejuvenate is
seconds.
absolutely worth it. I'll still go to point because it's expected of me, but,
5,
you know.
3, 2, 1.
It's actually a fairly good match.
How dare you!
Careful.
I feel stronger, healer.
They're firing on me!
I was about to say, waiting on the heals.
Your light flickers. I will pass
No,
judgment.
they got me. Oh, they got their tank too at the same time. Is Tyra a bot? Doesn't say it, but they're hugging the wall right there.
They just can't stay away from me! Gracias for the healing! Oh! Get on the point, amigos!
Oh, and for once they are using their dragon ult. Oh, they're back there. Oh, I made them cancel their ult at least.
Stop the payload. Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
But maybe they like the wall, maybe. Hey Kroll, how you doing? We were close that time. The problem is Amani will have her ult by the next one, by the next round.
I must return.
Okay, need a lot more credits to get the next rank of Haven.
Say it to my face.
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
We must not take life for granted.
But yeah, this Tyra doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, she is a bot. I was right. She wasn't a few minutes ago, but she got replaced.
Your light flickers.
Killing spree.
Coming through.
Enemy rampage. An enemy is
I will not die. Not yet, amigo.
Nope, they might make this last push here. Forced myself to wake up because I didn't want to miss the Pangu collab. Fair enough. He's in the middle of playing a game with someone else though, so he'll join in a while.
Let's make this interesting.
an enemy is savage.
She's shooting over top of my... Like, look at that, they are right on the point there.
Enemy double kill.
Don't open till Christmas!
Oh. They got it anyways. Nice try, nice try.
Defeat.
Big F. One of our DPS was replaced by a bot halfway through the match though, so it kind of makes sense. Oh god, that is creepy as heck. Darth? Don't actually know who that is. Dun-dun-dun. I assume it's you play a match this Easter weekend, probably any... Or no, actually I played multiple matches tonight. That's like the third one. I like that avatar. It's cute. I think you guys said Monster Cat was a music thing. I feel like, should we have a secondary healer?
Ying!
I feel like Genos isn't enough to single heal, although his heals are great that they can go through walls, etc. But on single target, they're not that strong.
Why are we sitting around when our friends are in trouble?
Okay, they have two heal. They have a Ying and a Genos too. Or he says Genos. Okay, high level Ying. That's going to out Ying me. I actually like that Torvald skin. It actually looks it actually makes him look kind of vicious rather than the timid scholar he normally is.
I promised not to flee. Good choice.
Okay, they got the healing talent. Oh, they got life exchange as well.
The battle
But they went
is about
straight
to
for
begin.
morale boost. That is a short skirt. Or are those shorts themselves? No, it's a mini skirt. I'm not a fan of that
5,
retro type stuff like 1950s
3,
pop
2,
culture.
1.
That's just me.
And so it begins.
Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that. Throw this here. Where's the sleep? I hate how pinpoint this has to be with my life heal.
Don't worry.
I'm sorry, did that burn?
Yeah, I'll probably get the thing that helps me destroy illusions just so I can help out.
First blood.
We haven't been killing any of them.
Your reflection isn't appealing.
Oops, here came online. I wonder why.
The payload.
My role in the grand
Zin should be good against Sky.
Enemy killing spree.
I feel great! Magic! Dispel!
I am restored.
I was gonna hold back, but hang back, but they're melting us.
Healers aren't actually worth
And him kill. Oh, oh, he got a kill. Note to self: heal Zin.
Time's ticking.
Did I trick you?
I need healing now.
The stars failed their dawn. Step into the light.
That was a miss. Zin, I'm trying. I keep missing with life exchange.
Give them a taste of fear.
Would have asked him to join if he didn't. Jar had to go to bed early today, so I'm free now. Sounds good.
Which one's which?
I don't trust the Sky. Because everybody's leaving the point. It's almost not even worth taking like change unless I can aim properly.
Time to take charge!
Oh, they've got the dual thing, dual wall thing.
30 seconds remaining.
Yes. Hey Snow, how are you doing tonight?
15 seconds remaining. 10 enemy killing spree. 8, 7, 6.
Nope, they're a really good team.
4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
Which one's which?
Be careful now.
I'm good, and you? I'm doing pretty good too.
You are not welcome here.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Oh,
Enemy triple kill.
yeah, their DPS is wrecking us. And you can see they all have kill streaks. I should have picked an additional DPS rather than a secondary healer. We only had Genos as a healer, so I thought I should heal too. I'm not sure what the Vivian is doing. The what is it? The Zin. I've seen the Zin actually get some kills.
Point spawning in 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I'll stick with Zin.
flank left.
I have eyes everywhere.
Did I trick you?
Oh god, they went behind us. Where did Sin go?
Enemy rampage.
I'm not putting my illusions far enough away to teleport to them and get out of combat.
An enemy is unstoppable.
This match is going quick, so I'm just gonna go for Master Ride to help me get back.
Which one's which? You don't have to wait to use that.
Drop the payload.
I have the best.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Oh, he's dead. For some reason his body was floating there in the air. Zin is properly trying to flank and everything like that.
Enemy killing spree.
You are not welcome here.
Can I trick you?
Okay, I have my AoE heal.
Our bond grows stronger.
When anti-healing's still in play.
Time to take charge.
Oh god. Thank you for lurking, Mega, and hydrate all day.
Have you met my friends? Where are you? I
As much as it's good to have that right click when, what is it, anti-healing's in and only heals for like 200, I'll be right back. My hands are dry from all the washing my hands with OCD, so I'm just gonna grab some lotion. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And yes, it rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the humps again. Was that Lord of the Flies or something like that? But yeah, with OCD, I have a habit of washing my hands. I'll do something, touch something, and then I'll feel like it's dirty and I have to, absolutely have to wash my hands before touching anything else. And doing that in the wintertime when air is dry. No, it was Criminal Minds? What? Wasn't that like a TV show? Weird. Or Silence of the Lambs. Sears in the party. Hey Glass, thanks for checking in. Now I'm going to put said lotion on. Yes, unless it was also Lord of the Flies. Who knows, man? Who knows? Not me. Not me. We got Batman in our team? That's awesome. How can we lose with Batman here? Probably easily. What level is... Ying is still low level. Thank you for lurking, Mary. I hope you're having a nice night. I need to level up Pip so I can get his combat healing talent. Has to be level 8. It was Silence of the Lambs? Oh, okay. I knew it was something like that. When I said Lord of the Flies, I wasn't 100% sure about it. That's why when I thought of Silence later. This dog looking kind of fruity, he does. His regular skin looks like this. His fruitiest skin is probably this one. But I unlocked the Arctic skin for free by, like, playing competitive mode or something like that, I think. I don't know. Okay, Golden Vatu, that's not good. Nobody on our side is too high level. But I'll assume that Seer is going to carry us. He just outrageous changed gender in his skin. They started doing that recently for 1 or 2 characters. Zin has that as well. Is there a Zin on the enemy team? No, there's not. Seeing a lot of new skins. Or, sprays. Actually gonna uncross my legs. Sit a bit less like a gremlin. I'm surprised, we reached up to 17 people already, even without a raid.
1. And so it begins.
Greetings, subject.
Well, hello.
Okay.
I'm surprised it wasn't Seer that said hi first.
Well, that was a good time.
Good game.
Just die already.
Thank you.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
I suppose my job.
Oh,
That's stuff. Not quite yet.
okay, we killed their tank. Oh, I was going to try to heal myself. I was in fact not from Criminal Minds. I guess I remember that wrong. Yeah, Criminal Minds was like a TV show, if I remember.
Good game.
Muting that buck instantly.
Hey, catch! I didn't see that.
Capture the objective.
Overtime.
Enemies behind.
Wise move, kid.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, good job to buck there. I don't know what our tank's doing.
Your sight fails you.
Your light flickers.
Crime drama. Yes, and I watched a ton of Criminal Minds. I enjoyed it. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know if I ever saw that.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm gonna save up for the second point in Chronos before I grab Morale Booster Haven.
Leave ultimate is ready.
The world sinks.
Well played.
Okay, we got one kill.
I can't right now. Make it rain.
No, Seer.
Ultimate is
You wanna
ready.
play rough, huh?
I do like how mobile Pip was, but I wish I had the talent to shoot at my teammates. Who's that one guy you played that had the minigun and charged around and ram people? That's exactly who I'm fighting here. Ron. And he's like a Lord of the Abyss. Or something like that. He actually does a really good damage despite being a tank, but while he uses that minigun, he moves like 50% slower, so it makes him kind of a sitting target for certain stuff.
Hey, catch! I did most of that.
30 seconds remaining.
Incinerate them.
I thought that's who it was. Yeah. If my team actually stood together, I can heal a lot
15
faster,
seconds remaining.
because I have it where the cooldown is reduced by every person it
8,
hits.
7, 6, 5,
Your sight fails.
3, 2, 1.
Leaving so soon. Yes.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
No, that's not on them. I was going to tell them that the more people I heal with my potion at once, the faster I can heal again with it. But that's not on them to group up just so I can heal more. They do their flanks, they do their thing. Did I say flank left? I thought I said flank right.
Target practice.
That really stings.
I am the last person to
Oh, did they get the tank?
really.
No one got the tank. I hit their strongest guy with my ult.
Your light flickers.
My fire is eternal.
Enemy killing spree.
A blood moon rises.
That's the stuff. Hey, catch!
I need to put points into reducing cooldown of weightlessness, because that allows me to survive for a lot longer.
Not quite yet.
The payload.
I'm sure that Buck is saying things, just because the way that they talked at the beginning made me think they were going to be toxic, and I insta-muted them.
Rule this land.
Here's the catalyst.
What? What hit? What blocked that?
So soon. I am healed.
How did he heal to like full health there?
Here's the catalyst. Well played. You're too kind.
Enemies behind.
Yeah, I need to reduce the cooldown on this. I know I already said it, but it's now top of my mind.
Of my personal space.
Enemies flanking
I don't use Catalyst like at all. I mean, do use it, but
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
I think a while ago they reduced Pip's fire rate by a slight bit, making it harder for him to get solo kills on his own ult. I think it's still possible, but it's harder.
Enemy double kill.
Here's the catalyst.
No, I was going to see if I could throw that out to him.
Seconds remaining.
Stuff.
Okay, they got the tank with my ult.
Remember who you're aiming at next time you decide to
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, and that's a Sati as well, I didn't even realize. Just because they've got that fancy skin on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks. Ultimate is ready.
Can't grab Haven. Just trying to think what would be another good item to get. I want Haven. I could get one of these.
15 seconds.
It's one of these three, basically.
5.
I feel like Nimble just because
2.
if I can move slightly faster, I can get away from enemies slightly faster. Nope. They must have a card that lets them knock the person a lot higher up into the air. And I was hoping by activating weightlessness that I'd get more air control to move on my way down. Sadly, that was not the case.
Incinerate them.
Here's the catalyst.
a new age approach. Your sight fails you. I'm not there yet.
No. People always end up moving before I can do that stuff. And then she put down her circle there, which will cause damage over time. All Paladins tonight? Apparently so. How are you doing? What is exclamation point join supposed to be? Is that supposed to get you into a queue to join in Paladins? Because you can ask to join if you'd like to. Hey Sasha, can I join? Yes, you can.
The payload. Enemy killing spree.
Capture the objective.
Why me?
Thank you, healer.
That's funny? What's funny? I feel vaguely like that Kiestra person might be a bot who was trying to get into the Discord, like last night.
Enemy killing spree.
Here's the catalyst.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
I literally just panicked and used that to get that single kill. Oh, I had enough credits to get the first rank of Haven. It's too bad. How did that miss him?
Stay blessed.
Leaving so soon?
Hey, that really stings!
Incinerate them.
The new age approaches. Your sight fails you.
Break down the wall! Here's the catalyst!
Enemy rampage.
Where is Furia? No.
Double kill.
Nothing.
30 seconds remaining.
Help, help, help. That worked.
Okay. Oh, I did get the first rank of Haven there.
Your light flickers.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't right now.
Overtime.
At least we proved that we can get it.
You can't beat good taste.
Last time, we proved that we can get the point though.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Well,
5,
Kiestra never answered us when we talked to them,
3,
and
2,
I asked them to.
1.
I feel like they were trying to either join the Discord or something like that, so I banned them just in case. I apologize if they weren't. I apologize if they were an actual person that just wanted to join the game. But they didn't reply when I asked them if they wanted to join, etc. So that is suspicious. Oh, we got the ult from that. Or I mean, we got the tank from that at least. Wow, they got 4 out of 5 of us.
I'm back.
Here's the catalyst!
Oh, thank you, that saved my life there.
Not quite yet.
Leaving so soon?
Overtime.
Your light flickers.
The new age approaches.
Enemy is savage.
Oh yeah,
Incinerate them.
Vatu has basically never died
Your sight.
for the last 2 rounds or whatever. I think people are just avoiding him because he's hard to kill.
Feet.
Nice try, nice try. Recommends Seer for his skill. Yeah! Furia! What was the problem with Furia? Oh, Troll's not on. I'll give him a minute or 2 to join, then I'll start a match anyways. He had plenty of time to start up his PlayStation. That wasn't very long, was it? I just want to keep playing. Oh, and then Krull joined as soon as I did that. I'm a horrible streamer. I'm a horrible streamer. Literally the moment I was like, no, I'll just queue up anyways. I'm sorry, Krull. We'll win this as fast as we can. Chased a half health damage alone as a healer and died and cried to group. There wasn't even a min, I know, right? Because I was like, well. Oh well. Do I actually have Terminus? Because I don't remember ever buying him. I just assumed if you wasn't on, you'd be waiting for us. I was like, well, he hasn't responded. He's probably doing something. I'll just start one up. I'm impatient. I get out of a match and I'm like, queue for the next, queue for the next. I'm surprised it's already been an hour and Arcane hasn't switched over. But whatevs.
Melt in my presence.
Okay, they have Terminus, who I just talked about. They have Furia. Oh, they're all very low level. I was doing something that's called logging in. Teardrop. Seer was already ready. Seer was already ready to be invited when my match ended before. What the heck? What the heck? I'm absolving myself of all responsibility for my actions. Every single bit of it. And if anyone noticed that I turned off up close and personal and small for the stream, that was because I didn't want to have to alt-tab between stuff, because that sometimes causes lag when I'm doing more than I should. And I have Discord opened in the background in case Arcane wanted to talk.
The battle is about to begin.
Imagine taking more than a minute to log in. I know, right? And if you think of it, they had more like 8 minutes from when they asked. Booba, question mark? I mean, I'm sure at least one of our characters has Booba. Saris does.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle has begun.
Witness these muscles.
I didn't even see what levels. Oh no, they were all very low level.
First blood.
But yeah, they're all super low level. I wonder if we're playing against like a full party of people that just started the game, and then we end up bullying them.
The tank needs aid.
Thank you for the follow, Paula.
The payload.
I feel stronger.
And thank you for the follow, Frog Dad Buddha, as well.
Stand behind me.
But yeah, to anybody who's new to the stream, I do stream every night. So if you're ever bored, you'll find me for a couple hours playing whatever's been on my head. On my mind, I mean. I spoke them properly. Frogs are cool, they are. Hydrate just a second. And I dodged right into, well not dodge, but charge. Yeah, I'll hydrate after we have a small lull.
Say it to my face.
Like that. Mabu, are you gonna apply to Nichi Sanji? There's still like another week for additions to it. I'm just teasing. But you could. Let's go for that. Actually, let's look like I'm wanting heals by getting Rejuvenate.
Ooh, I look good.
Chatter, cheer.
I can see a piece of myself in you.
That's how you say you rock. I can see a piece of myself in you. Lewd. That's too bad. I'm surprised Seer or Croak doesn't buy that one too if it swears. I hiccuped for a second. Mr. Chu didn't buy items. Oh, they got both our healers.
Killing spree.
Beautiful. Shields up. I feel stronger.
Show them no mercy.
That's their only healer, which is one of their downside.
Away from me.
You don't think that's loot good? Okay, Furia does have Cherish.
Stand behind me.
I kind of want to charge after him just to kill him, but it's not worth it. I'm the tank. I'm the tank. I don't need to do that.
You help the living. Gracias for being.
I'm loving this reduced cooldown on the fireball move.
They're firing on me.
That hit me through a wall? I could have gone for a resilience for my last point. I have been stunned once or twice by the Furia in close range, but...
Mirage incoming.
Rampage.
Attention all.
A master's
does he still? Yeah, he still has his ult even if he got stunned. Serious Seer, wow. El Yagharoth play, question mark? I do have Yagharoth unlocked. I haven't seen anyone play as them tonight, though. Effing nerds. Andy is in fact mad. Their name was incredibly accurate. Oh, I'm already level 78 in game. Dun, dun. What's all this? Oh, that's just money. I think Tiberius just clicked for me. Nice, nice, nice. You got a new main? But Siberius, his, what is it? Combat trance that lets him throw his weapon super fast. He can basically even kill tanks with that before they can kill him. Oh, was Sabatica in our previous match? They might have been. Gonna keep playing him and see if it's not a fluke. Sounds good to me. You play whatever you want to. Or are you going, we've got low level DPS, so I need to play Talus? I feel like that's what you're thinking now.
I am called to battle.
We need flank? I don't know, man. You can just overpower it with straight damage. Flank and damage are interchangeable. Vaguely. They're like 70% the same thing. Flank just has more movement or up-close abilities. Okay, somewhat high level, mid-level Betty, mid-level Koga. Low-level Io, so they only have the first talent. But I think that first talent is what Everbed uses. Oh god, they've got the Love Machine skin. I don't want him on our team. Can we eat him? Can we kick someone from our team? Let's do it. No. Yeah, I know we can't. I'm just teasing. I wouldn't actually kick him for picking that skin. It just weirds me out with the things it
The
says.
price of greatness is duty.
That skin is something else. It really is.
From the Royal Armory.
Like, look at it. Look at it. He's a robot, but it tries to look like a human. And when he yells his ult, he yells like, "Oh baby!" This and that. It's awkward. It's awkward. And not awkward like me, where it's adorably awkward. It's awkward like, oh god, don't look at it. I think the other side has like a pillar there, or just a statue. Well, this side has the dragon egg.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle has begun. They are capturing the wall.
Yeah, well, thanks for the heat.
First blood.
I think her bombs actually bounce off of this. Oh wow. That was... I don't even know what to say. I used my charge, and she put her wall beneath me at the exact same time, and so it made me charge like 3 times further than it should have, because I charged straight through the air.
Enemy killing spree.
Okay, that was on me. My wedding is in 14 weeks, my new passport is going to take maybe 10 weeks, and I'm kind of nervous. I can see you being nervous just about, honestly, the wedding in the first place, since it's not something you asked for, and I can see a lot of awkwardness happening afterwards. Like, what will your wife think of you doing VTubing? What will your wife think of you simping for people on Twitch, etc.? I mean, we're still going to be your friends, even if you don't donate to us and stuff like that. But I can see a wife being like, why are you spending $100 a month just on random stuff online?
Enemy rampage.
There's Haven. Or no, Chronos first. We'll make a comeback here, don't you worry. We just need to all group up.
Tell me you miss.
Don't even think about it.
Enemies behind.
You are not welcome here. Yeah, well,
Can she cancel that at the last second?
Enemy killing spree.
I don't think their tank has ever died.
Enemy double kill.
leave this realm.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Well, they've died now, that's all I can say.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, at least I've got my item set up. Stay on the point! Oh, too late. El Yaggaroth. Everybody is talking about Yaggaroth, question mark? I've discussed my recreational budget for her already. She's happy as long as I pay her utilities. As to what I spend it on, she says that's business as long as I don't do anything illegal. Well, that's good. I take it that she's working as well, so she's not concerned about you paying for everything, which is good.
15 seconds.
I have never seen that Bomb King emote.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
El Yaggaroth, your waifu play? Question mark. He might be yours. I know he's Spoon the Immortal's waifu. Ugh. She intends to work, we're just concerned since her English isn't great. Okay.
Double kill.
Sky takes off 30% of my HP in one move. Just with those poison darts.
An enemy is immortal.
I believe I'm still on the point.
Enemy is godlike.
And no one has killed Sky.
Enemy double kill.
She intends to... Sasha, I don't know enough about Paladins characters. Can you pick out a waifu for me? I feel like the enemy team Sky, the busty elf, is typically the typical waifu in this game. Ceres can be with some of her skins.
Don't even think about it.
Enemy killing spree.
Io waifu, she is too, definitely. She's like the goddess of the moon, the goddess of love.
I'll never give up. Never.
For the house, I stand.
Enemy rampage.
Conflict is unavoidable.
Target locked. Yeah, well, thanks for the heals. You are not welcome here. Take our light.
Enemy killing
Leave
spree.
this realm. Time's ticking. Stop right there.
Gather around.
I will stand again.
You're already dead.
Defeat.
LU full flow me eyes motion sick. But yeah, that guy was toxic. $38k damage. 38k damage. Field of view, yeah. These guys are trolling, man. They really were. Don't let them get to you. The Cassie was literally level 1. The Bomb King never managed to kill a Nara even once, despite how Bomb King is one of the highest damage direct damage dealers in the game. And now they're attempting to send me a friend request. Team deathmatch? Yep.
Cassie.
Tiberius.
Is this a new map? Nope. This has been in the game since the very start of the game. You'll recognize it once we get into it.
Tiberius.
It's only used in Team Deathmatch, though. So it's not in Onslaught, it's not in Siege. It's the circular map with one teleporter, and the very center has like a little stadium with the ult in it. Me level 802 with Yaggaroth, you need help? You do need help. If you have leveled that one character all the way to 802, I'm glad you enjoyed the game that much. But you need help. You need help, Yaggaroth play here. Why does everyone play Yago? Because it's fun. It's different than basically every other character in game.
So it begins.
Every blade in the Taikon arsenal as I have. And none.
Prepare for battle.
What's up, Yog best character? Hey Ron, how are you doing tonight?
Enemy triple kill.
Thanks for checking in, Mabu. Oh, I was trying to jump there. It's chill, and I see we have another Yagenjor. You do. What was I going to say? Click their profile and look at their picture, Ron. Click their profile.
Killing spree. Enemy rampage.
You wish one day to have a level 999 Yaggeroth? You're gonna have a while to go.
Enemy killing spree.
I know I already have my ult, but I'm stopping the enemies from getting this. Wow. I can't do anything. I feel the same way too. Our healer is a bot.
Enemy
Despite these people being level like 6, they seem to know what they're doing.
enemy is unstoppable.
Let's get to know each other.
They're just better, they really are.
Enemy rampage.
Armageddon approaching!
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, we have 2 bots. Someone left because they rage quit.
Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage. An enemy savage.
Gather round.
Enemy killing spree.
But not much we can do. Half our team is bots. Sadly, basically all but us are bots.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy is immortal.
I bought levels worth 5 million gold too. What? You can buy levels in game? I didn't know that. I wonder how much 5 million gold would equate in real life money. Why was Team Deathmatch in the death matchmaking? You're the one that normally enjoys it. Do you not want to play it? I'm guessing Ron wants to join? He hasn't asked, but since he's online, I'm just guessing. I'll join, thought so. No, never again. Like 2 years ago, you could buy levels for gold. That seems weird, but hey, why not? Something for a gold sink, I guess, to put all your money into. In-game money, that is. Carl ever enjoying TDM? He did a while ago. What was it? Earlier, a month or 2 ago when I started, he used to ask, he asked once or twice if we could put TDM in the game list, because I never had it on before, but when he joined I would put it on. And then this past week I've started adding it in just to have something different to play. I could reserve that spot for Pengu if he's still interested. I feel like it's been an hour and a half. I don't know if he's still interested or not. I asked him before stream tonight. I asked him like 5 hours ago if he wanted to, and he said he definitely did. But then, like a half hour before game start time, he started a game with someone else, and I was like, oh. Okay. But I'll keep a spot open for him just in case he wants to. High level Eevee. Psh, wow. That's a good name, just because. Dun. Slowly rocking out. Goth Sasha. Kelly Agarth skin, I use the golden. I use the cuddly one too. Just because I like all the effects from it. The pillow fort, etc.
Fine. All I require is some of your... Well, we can talk about the details of our contract later.
I use all the skins on... Yeah, I've often seen you switch between them. Like, you'll have that fish skin one round, you'll have the golden one another one, etc.
The battle is about to begin.
Wait for me, my love. I'm on my way.
I'll help destroy his turrets.
Unfortunate for you.
It also helps with Io's fox. I always want to call it a dog.
5,
Because it's got like a face like a chihuahua.
3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Okay, where is Ron? They're blocking my hits, Ron! They're blocking my hits! I'm trying to right-click on him, but then it keeps right-clicking on enemies.
I'll be back to haunt you.
A restful slumber.
Oh. I didn't see Tyra over there. I'm dying a lot, so I could go for Master Riding, but I'll hold off for it for now.
Gotta keep going. Did you see that, my beloved?
Escort the payload.
I like that there's like no cooldown to, what is it? To the circle thing, but at the same time, it costs a decent amount of blood, so if you do spam it, you're gonna run out of health immediately. Oh. There. Someone was flanking behind us before. Did they get the Tyra? Because the Tyra's chasing me. To run and heal. It's basically like reloading. A very nice job. Very good push there. No, what was it I wanted? Morale boost and Haven. That guy's...
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Because I literally am not sure I've seen any one of his turrets.
5, 4.
Because I got a first rank of... whatever it's called? Bulldozer. Because I was like, well, my shot is slow, I'll help destroy the guy's turrets.
A fine host. What's yours is mine.
I don't think I'm going to hit this, but... Okay, I've got a good amount of health. I love that you do destroy them. Okay, fair enough. Nice job getting away from that. Thanks for checking in, Z. Hope you're having a nice night.
Overtime. Escort the payload.
And I gain blood while using my right-click kiss ability. No. Okay, that'll hopefully heal everyone, since they all gain lifesteal. Well, you guys are actually winning with Yagharoth against Betty and Tyra. Yep. They don't seem to be that good. The Tyra did use her ult and try to mow down Yag, but he balled up and ran away. I'm having a nice night as I have news. What's the news? I've noticed Seer doesn't use his teleport. I mean, he does a really good job as Talus even without it, but he just uses it for the speed boost. How did she get her ult again so fast? You have a son now? Like a real life, your wife, whoever gave birth to a kid? If so, congratulations. That is a big deal. You might be like, what else could it mean? Well, some people take video games too seriously. And some people can consider VTuber child and stuff like that. I should have worded that better. But if it is... Wait, hold on. Yeah, see, it's not that they have an actual kid.
Victory.
Nice. I made a little robot buddy. Yeah, see, that is a huge difference. And I feel like you did that on purpose. But thumbs up to your little robot child. I hope you have a happy life together. We won that through sheer skill. Teleport, nah, zoom! Wasn't there like some car commercial years ago where it's like, zoom, 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 Diana. And some people refer to their pets as children. That's a good one too. He's less of a robot, more of a gum container with paper clips on the side. Oh, good lord. Then I'm fine with playing healer. I'm fine with playing off tank, because I know Robot Ron likes playing... main tank, because I know Robot Ron likes playing off tank as it. Can we go stabby? I hope so. Thank you for the follow, Yagharoth Play here. Listen, I needed a way to keep myself concentrated at work, Lamau. Fair enough. I remember Metabots. That was actually a decent TV show at some point. I'll stick to leveling this character up since I don't have them, so might as well play them while I can. Just gonna drink some wawa. I just noticed, does Tiberius have hooves? Like, look at him on the right, he's got like bright red hooves. You didn't take your ADHD meds today, so you're making him and you were like, oh snap, I didn't take my meds. Makes sense. You're doing one thing and suddenly you can't concentrate and think of something else. That's ADHD to a perfect T. At least from what I hear. I do not have it as far as I know, just super anxiety issues and other health stuff. Okay, high level Ruckus, high level Amani, fair level Furia. The Furia is going to be incredibly unpleasant. That is going to try to stun lock. I wish I picked a second tank. Because that's going to make it super hard. They're like... Also, his name is Juno. If anyone gets the reference, you get a high five. There's so many things that could reference, so I'm not sure which it would... There's the movie. There's the musical. There's me jumping off a cliff. I said off a cliff. You stupid... It doesn't want me to yeet myself into oblivion.
The battle is about to begin.
Okay. Nobody has anything. Yep. She got the exterminate right away.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Go respect for extra heals. Furia spect anti-Yag.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
No, where's Yag? There he is. Okay, that Xin is doing really well. I'm just hiding. Sin, don't run. I hate when people do that. I'm literally trying to heal them.
Escort the payload.
Oh. Yag's doing a really good job blocking those, or avoiding those shots. I have ADHD and autism, so find a lot of sound annoying, so going out is hard, so that's why I have so much time spent on Yagroth. Fair enough, fair enough. Having very high spectrum, or whatever they call it, autism, I feel like would be so hard to deal with, so mad respect for you living with that. I crave sustenance, don't we all? Oh god, she hit me right on cue with that.
Enemy killing spree.
I meant to do that.
A restful slumber.
Let's go for all that.
This item
Buy all the
reeks of
first ranks because it's cheap.
living.
We got a full minute, Lots of time to group up.
Killing spree.
What's yours is mine.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh. I'm kind of... Is that there? They have Namani? Yeah. I'm kind of glad they used that now, rather than on the point itself. I panicked and rushed in because we were low on time.
Double kill. 7, 6, 5, 4. Enemy killing spree. 2, 1.
My hunger grows.
Push failed. We got all the way to their base though, and we made them waste their dragon. So that's a big deal. Because that dragon is OP. Those kind of look like garters, but also not really.
Point spawning in 15
Like their
seconds.
head wings.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A fine horse.
Right into it.
Patience, my love.
Oh wow, we both still stayed alive. I don't know how that worked out. Did Amani get impatient, so they ran in? And I walked right into that. Okay, I have to sleep. Want to make my morning job. Have a great stream. Love you. Okay, good night, Mabu. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you have a good sleep.
Overtime.
Wow, they wrecked their team there. I don't know if that's the entire... No, Grover stayed alive. The small Awu. I'm just gonna drop it here. Wait, why is that on him? I used up all my blood there, sadly. It's a very weird resource to get used to.
I am waking on death.
I will have my vengeance.
Wish my hair was that long. Mine's only just past my shoulders. No! I wanted to heal him, but could not there.
We all share the slaughter. A fine host.
No, I don't like how that works with who it locks onto, basically. But yeah, good job with dodging a lot of those exterminates or pyre strikes. Excuse me. Just checking out one of my friend's
Point
streams.
spawning in 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
He's
2.
getting deleted by both Amani's and Foji's fire breath. Amani's fire breath attack is so lethal. When I'm playing Fernando, like a single full use of it takes out 2/3 of his shield. Oh, she chased me down. Which I think was smart of them. I didn't think they'd get up there that fast. Oh, Seer right as he used his ult.
The spirits do not rest.
Where is the dragon? I feel like this isn't the best place for the dragon, this map,
Double kill.
just because there's so much stuff around.
Triple kill. Overtime.
I'm gonna save up for the next drink of Haven.
A restful slumber.
Enemy double kill. Stop the payload. Enemy kill.
No, not much we could do there. They got that thanks to Amani's ult. Just the 200 credits.
I am stronger.
I am waking on death.
Enemy rampage.
And there's nothing I can do when I get rooted in place like that. Because once they delete my health like that, I can't get my blood back so much.
We all share the slaughter.
And I'm fully expecting that we will stop them here. But at the same time... At the same time, that won't give us a point because we're defending. I don't know if this will rotate back on its own. Okay, it looks like it will, even if we're not pushing it back.
What's yours is mine.
Enemy double kill.
Don't want to use my ult unless I need to. Oh, that was the wrong time to use it.
Seconds remaining.
I was hoping to just pull them away. I should have gone for resilience, just to help get past Amani's route.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that was so close. That was so close. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. We got this. Don't split at the beginning like last time, that's how they mainly got point. So should we all just stay focused together and I drop my large swarm on us?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just wait and see who to follow. Oh, wow, they wiped us all out.
Sorry if there's no challenge.
Stop the payload.
I can't buy resilience, sadly. It's too late for that. That guy used his ult.
What's yours is mine.
No. And then if they delete enough of my blood, I can't use certain abilities, so I couldn't even jump away.
Enemy double kill.
A restful slumber. A fine host.
And that's pure undiluted lifesteal.
The spirits do not rest.
Nope, can't heal. No blood. If we can stop them here, Imani used their ults. They shouldn't be able to use it next thing.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
Healers aren't actually worthless.
30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Nope. Mojo chasing me down.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
Nope, they got it there. One person, they're all alive. Nice try, nice try. We did really well at the start, then we fell apart halfway through. But it happens, it happens. It's all good. Maeve's coat is magical. Oh, I got over 100k healing. I love how Yaggroth got 30k shielding just from using at the start of fights his pulse. $5k more, and then I can buy Zin for myself. Hydrate will do, thank you. And posture, okay. Oh, they picked a tank. What healer should I pick? Should I stick with them?
Lilith.
Just because? Furia? Oh god, please no. Although I could have, I guess. What is it? Her beam of light can heal. If you do that though, then her right click doesn't heal much at all.
You'll only feel a small pinch.
Okay, high level Bomb King, or decently high level. Low level Vatu, who's hopefully basically throwing, because that's a high skill character.
You need my help? Fine. All I require is some of your... Well, we can talk about the details of our contract later.
Yep, that'll be trouble for Yaggroth. But at the same time, Yaggroth is good in this level. He can hide behind one of the corners. Oh, and Io took lifelink.
The battle is about to begin.
This item
5,
reeks of
4,
living death.
3, 2, 1. The
I don't know what to
battle
go
has
for.
begun.
Most recent episode of Ruby was pretty heated, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I've watched that since the beginning. I mean, at the beginning, I did.
First blood.
Together we'll rule this land. Become undone.
And we haven't killed their Bomb King.
We all share.
Okay, Pearl's healing up. Ron's going forward, so I'm throwing that on him.
This is dangerous.
Okay, I've got Swarm on one, and I've got the Kiss on the other. Okay, I need resilience.
I am waking undead.
Nope, tried to heal Seer there. I like that music. Oh, and Paladins crashed. Big oof. I'll have to remake the party after. First one tonight, despite having Discord open. And it doesn't look like I needed to have Discord open after all. Slowly launching, and it should put me right into the game. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. What does that say? March 14th to 23rd. That is long past. I believe in you, Paladins game. I believe in you. There we go.
Let the battle begin.
Your light flickers.
Looks like we got pushed back while I wasn't there. But it makes sense, because you're down by 20% of your team. Not to mention, the healer. Hey, I got a kill!
The new age approaches.
I was like, who's he gonna use that on?
You're quite the evil soul. Together we'll rule this land.
Thank you. I don't know what crippled him there, but... Oh, it was their ability, the other tank. I need to go buy stuff. And I don't think that heals me, my swarm, at all. It's just my right click heals me. Where'd you go? Aw, I tried to run away. Didn't work. There, now I've bought a ton of stuff. I can jump more than he can, hilariously. As long as I have all my blood. Nice. Hey Sash, on my way to bed. Thought I'd stop by to say goodnight. Take a moment to appreciate life. Think we all need that a bit more. That is incredibly true. I hope you have a good sleep, Dark Neon. Thanks for stopping by. I have to remake the party. So you guys will have to leave match. just because I got disconnected. Sear auto declined? What the heck? You're gonna sit one out? Sounds good. I'll try starting a call with Arcane. Hopefully it works. Oh, disconnected.
Hello?
Hello, hello?
There we go.
Took a minute to start up the call. You declined my party invite. Wow, rude.
I'm trying to set up the game and do 10 things at once.
It's fair enough, no problem.
Resend party invite, please.
Will do.
Thank you. Okay, so.
Right now, we'll jump into, before I explain anything, we'll jump straight into team deathmatch matches because you cannot play against players until you get to account level 5. So for now, you can play again whatever character you want to against bots and just figure out how the game works. It does play a lot like Overwatch. Tank, healer, flank, DPS. There is a card system, but I think you have to get a couple account levels up before you're allowed to access it. It's when you go to the champion page on the main thing, and anti-healing. There is constant anti-healing in the game where if you shoot an enemy, the healing they take is reduced for 2 seconds. So if you keep shooting them, they will constantly have reduced heals on them. And it gets stronger the further the game goes on. So what is it? When we're in the match, if you press tab underneath the scoreboard, it'll start at like 25% anti-healing, but by the 3rd round of Siege or later in the match, it'll be up to 90% anti-healing. So if you're the tank later in the match, you have to make sure to get behind cover to get healed better. Yes, Papa Penguin, ArcainSidious has now joined the match. We'll be playing against bots to level his account up. But the anti-healing is one of the biggest changes from Overwatch. And yeah, those are all bots. You can tell by their names and their level 0.
Interesting.
Another unique thing is when you start up here, you get to pick between one of 3 talents. You have to reach level 8 with the character to pick the 3rd talent, but you can only have one of them. Once you pick them, after the game starts, you're stuck with it for the match.
Okay.
And then right after picking that, you'll have the option of picking cards. You can read what they do. Again, once you've selected them and the match starts, you're stuck with that for it. And if you press I right now, normally they give us a bit of time before the match starts, but not in Team Deathmatch. If you press I, it opens the item shop, and you can buy items that reduce cooldown, increase self-heal, etc, etc. Since we're playing against bots right now, if you need to, take your time to look at stuff and do whatever. Oh, I almost jumped off a cliff because I'm used to playing the other character. Terminus, your character has a really strong ult, but as you've noticed, their main attack is only incredibly melee range. But so normally in Team Deathmatch, they're not the best one to be picked, but since we're against bots, it's great to get used to stuff. In Siege mode, they are incredibly good though. I can't remember if you mained Reinhardt in Overwatch.
I do main Reinhardt.
Then you would like the tank named Fernando. I don't know if you have him unlocked right off the back or not, but he's incredibly similar. He can hold up a shield, he can shoot a fireball, his main attack is very close range, and he can charge at the enemies. And it's that guy with the shield right there. Braun. But yeah, we'll have to play a bunch of team deathmatches like this. We could play Siege and such, but deathmatch is the fastest one to finish, so then it levels up the account easier. And like I said, press the I button on your keyboard. It'll open the item shop. In Team Deathmatch, you can... Oh, you have auto purchase on. Fair enough. That's not the best thing to have on, because it picks dumb stuff. But for now, thumbs up. Normally, you can only access the item shop when you die and you respawn in your little safe area at the start. And then as soon as you leave the start area, you can't access it till you go back or die again. We could play a siege match even if it's against bots, just so you see that it works just like the payload in the other game. Oh, the bot actually knew to run away from my ult.
My special
Hmm?
He is ult.
My character has a very strong ult, but everybody has an ult, yeah. Your guy's ult activates when he dies. He can res himself and do an explosion. So considering he's a tank, being able to come back right away on its own is a huge boon. But also doing a large amount of damage in an AoE is doubly great. I think it's just a 40 kills, so we're almost there.
He has a big flamethrower. Romantic.
Yeah.
Use Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando shoots a fireball like how Reinhardt throws a fire thing. He charges like him, except his charge is instant. And you can pick a card that lets it knock the opponent into the air a bit. He's got his shield, and then instead of a big hammer, he's got a short-range flamethrower. The flamethrower doesn't do too much direct damage, but it also does a little damage over 2-3 seconds afterwards. But I feel like I bought that character for 30k coins, so I'm not sure if you'd have him unlocked right away.
Gotcha.
You can click the Champions tab right here, and it should tell you all the things you have unlocked. I believe you can also select the shield, and it'll pick only tanks. Personally, you think Terminus is the closest terrain? Why do you think that? I mean, Fernando is almost like a carbon copy of him. Terminus, yeah, has the melee axe up close, but...
So which Fernando?
Yeah. If you click tank, it's the guy holding a rose in his mouth. Oops, Seer's back.
I see him. Yes, unlock Fernando. 200 things or 30,000 gold. So, I do not have.
Yeah. So you might have to wait a while to play him. The 200 is the premium currency. Hey Potato, how are you tonight? Do you want to keep playing Deathmatch just to level up your account to play against actual people? Or do you want to play Onslaught and Siege too? Because since it's against bots, we're gonna steamroll them anyways.
Well, it's your choice.
Okay, then we'll just stick to that for now. Also gives you a chance to try out different characters.
Team Deathmatch. Select your champion.
Archer.
Fernando.
Redhead. Hello.
Yep, she's like a sniper. I'll pick Tiberius for now.
Customize your champion.
Sexy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a shot that knocks back enemies, a shot that does a small AoE. Her main attack is a pinpoint sniper hit, but it takes like a half second to hit. And her ult shows every enemy on the map for like 7 seconds. So it doesn't do damage or anything, but it can tell you where someone's cloaking or where they're trying to flank you. And your whole team sees it. Cassius just projectile Kree if he was good. That's what Ron said.
Cassie reminds me a lot of Widowmaker, actually, just because of the way she is looking.
Just because the way she's looking? what is it? Kinessa has a charge-up sniper like Widowmaker does. And so I think
Yes.
Kinessa would be closer to it, but...
Apparently, after this
5,
my stream
3,
tonight, I'm
2,
going to have to
1.
Oh, you are?
Let the battle begin.
That was the third crash tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, wasn't moving. I was looking if I could turn up voices.
First blood.
Cassie's up does reveal enemy locations. Yes, yes, that's what I mentioned earlier. Oh, I died to a bot. There was 2 of them though, I have an excuse.
The perfect time for my heroic comeback.
Headshot is...
Yeah, most weapons can. There's 1 or 2 characters that cannot. Like, I don't think Fernando's flamethrower can headshot anyone. But yeah, when you get into playing against actual people, 2 of the things are, 1 is, because there's less people playing the game than Overwatch, you sometimes get put into groups with or against people that are very high level and very skilled, even if you might not be. Just because there's less people in the pool, so eventually it puts them together. And the second thing is, the characters are a lot less balanced than Overwatch is. So while every character is viable, there's some characters you can tell have ults or certain abilities to them that seem way too strong. We don't have a healer, do we?
I don't... I could figure out how to aim that would be...
Oh, Seer is a healer. Corvus.
Ah, Seer is playing.
Yep, Seer joined us this time. He took a short break, but he was excited to have you playing this game. Yeah, and we got Kroll in here too, and then we've got Robot Ron, who's a regular in my channels.
Thanks.
And what is it? The big snake person Ron is playing at almost acts like a turret. They're probably one of the more unique characters I've seen in games like this. They can roll around, reveal enemies, and leave poison behind, and then you push a button and they plant themselves in place. They can't move, but they take reduced damage and spit acid. So they switch between rolling around and just becoming a turret and firing at people.
I see.
It says you're already level 3. That's good, that's good. So probably like 3 more matches. And I think at account level 5 you will also unlock the card system, where you can pick whatever cards you want.
Select a champion.
Set game Paladins, but you did it in my stream. Lol. Everybody screenshot that. He's trying to control my screen. I'm just teasing, I can easily see that. He's basically the Battlefront 2 Droideka, yeah, he is.
Well...
Yaggroth, I mean.
I do try and lurk, even when I am streaming.
That's good, it's good. Let's try Tyra a bit.
Customize your champion.
Every day you get a couple daily quests, which give you like close to 300 gold each that you can do. If you log in, you get a bit of gold. Yep. I think right now you don't actually have her unlocked, but she's in the rotation. Every week or so, like 4 or 5 characters will have a circular arrow on them, and you can play them even if you don't have them unlocked.
I see.
Yeah, just because there's so many characters, then you can try them a bit before actually paying for them. Gotta show off the dragon lady. Oh, fair enough. And there was a crossover with the Ruby anime a while ago, so 4 of the different characters in the game actually have the skins of the main character.
Bright, like sunlight falling on a pristine field of snow on a crisp
But yes, Kroll is playing a character whose ult can spawn a huge dragon that spits fire at people. But it's insanely powerful, but the enemy team can find their body and kill them to cancel the ult early.
Are you sure you don't want me to do that now, Seer?
The battle is about to begin. First blood.
What does he want you to do?
Push-ups and sit-ups.
Oh, he redeemed them?
Of course you did.
Of course he did. I'm way too lazy to add that as a redeem. Running. But yeah, Lilith, Vampire Mummy, is a bit unique in that she uses her health pool to cast her abilities. So if you get low on health and don't have any more of the red health, you can't cast stuff.
Gotcha.
Your right click is a heal over time, and it should give you back health for your abilities too. I was playing that character a bunch tonight, just because they were unlocked. If you push K while you're in-game, it will tell you what your abilities do. Just in case they have an effect you don't realize. And yeah, normally just like Overwatch, when you hear someone yell like that, they're using their ult.
That's good to know.
And you'll eventually get used to who's using theirs. And there's the dragon. Pat pat.
Hello,
Good dragon.
It breathes fire.
Yeah.
It breathes lots of fire.
And it does crazy damage, so it is an incredibly good ult. But as I said, well, enemies can focus on and kill it, though it has a lot of health. And if they see where you cast it from, they can run up and kill your body, and then you lost your full ult charge. And yeah, what is it? Some people have a lot more underwhelming ults than others. Oh, I didn't move away from the grenade.
I have no idea what this does.
Which button? I couldn't hear you.
My Blood Moon.
Oh, Blood Moon, your ult. That, for like 10 seconds, it gives everybody on the team a full lifesteal, so all damage they do heals them, and it's not affected by the anti-healing system. So it can either do a lot, or it can do very little, depending on how good your teammates are at hurting enemies. Our whole group is here to kill Inara.
Victory.
Do you have my stream open right now?
I do have your stream open right now.
It's probably like 10 seconds behind, but if you look at it for just a minute, I'll show you what I mean about the card system. But when you pick a character, there is a little card icon up here.
Yeah.
You click that, and you can create a loadout where every character has all these cards. They're related to different abilities. They might make it heal you, make it reduce the cooldown, make it go further, etc. You can pick any 5 cards you want from there, and then you have a full 15 points, so 10 additional points after picking the 5. It won't let you pick less than 5. But so you can go, well, I want my fireball to heal me for 500. I want a shield after I charge, and then I can put 2 more points into that. And you can basically customize each character's talents a little bit, depending on what you like. And if you don't know what to do, they often have, like, increase a little bit of max health or ammo. But I think you'll unlock that at level 5 account level, then you've basically unlocked everything.
So level 5 of the account level is how you...
Yeah, you're at level 3 still right now, and that's why we're doing fast team deathmatch things.
Your champion.
And as soon as we do that, then it'll allow us to fight against actual players, which will be a huge difference. We'll go back to Tyra. I most often pick tank just because I'm not the best at aiming, and tanks are more about proper use of their utility and positioning.
This guy looks like he has a shotgun.
He does not. He has two magnums, but it's kind of like that.
So is this like the Reaper comparison?
He could be. I feel like there is a character that is a lot like Reaper, but I'm not sure which one. That guy.
Is more like Lucian from League.
I have no idea. I haven't played much of League. He has an ability. His gun is strong. It does good damage, but it's pinpoint accurate. One ability will make you dash forwards. One ability gives you a new target, and you do extra damage to that target, and get extra credits for spending in the item store for killing them. And I can't remember what his other ability... Oh, his other ability is like, he shoots with pinpoint accuracy multiple times in a row, and it zooms out while you do that for some reason. For some reason I've gone away from all my teammates. This map and the previous map are only used for team deathmatch. Oh, I hear my cat coughing in the other room. And a bot just jumped off the cliff, but it said I killed them. Thumbs up.
Well, that wasn't interesting.
But yeah, Siege is the game mode you'll see most in the game, which is typically just payload. You fight for a contested objective in the center. Once it reaches 100% for one team, you try to push it to the enemy's base. It's a lot easier to defend when they push to your base though, because you spawn further away from them. Oh yeah, something a bit different than Overwatch is, at the start, when you die and come back to life, you'll often be on a mount. It's typically a horse, a standard brown horse, but you can buy other ones, and it increases your movement speed by a decent amount, so you can run back to the battle faster. But enemies can shoot you and you instantly get dismounted from it. No worries, that happens to all of us. Wait, I'm not using my firebomb at all. Thank you for saving me there.
Keep talking while you can.
Bounty kill.
Yeah, oh yeah, Lex's ult, I believe it does a certain amount of damage. It does a low amount of damage, like 1k, but if the enemy's under like 40% health, it'll auto-kill them. And it can hit anybody in a straight line in front of you. Where are they? Oh, you can't melee in this. One character like Androxus, I think, has a melee attack as one of his abilities, but that's about it.
So you can't, like, pistol whip somebody?
Yeah, sadly. I know, disappointing.
I mean, why do you get a pistol if you can't whip somebody with it?
Okay, it says you're level 4, so hopefully within like 2 more matches, it'll get you up to that. And then you can explore the card system, or we can go straight into trying like a siege match and see what happens.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Select a champion.
Damage. Let's go with... Actually...
That guy, Victor, is basically Call of Duty.
Sky.
Lex.
Hey, he's got a machine gun.
Yeah.
Or is that a rifle? That's a rifle.
It is basically a machine gun, but yeah, it's a rifle. What is it? It's like an automatic rifle. You can pick one talent to turn it into a 3-round burst one, but he's got a rifle, hit one move, pulls up a crosshair to shoot better, he throws a grenade, and he can sprint. He's Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah. One of his talents makes it so he passively gets healed when he uses his sprint ability. It's actually pretty good for staying alive. It's like 300 health a second while running. Krill's saying he can melee with his scythe from range. It's not melee then. The Vora character swings her scythe and like this mouth-shaped void gets shot out.
The truth is bright, like sunlight falling on a pristine.
If you leveling up the character's level by playing the character itself, it doesn't, well, leveling up the character itself, when you reach like level 3 and level 8, it'll unlock the second and third talent you can pick at the start. Other than that, leveling up a character, the only thing it does is A, bragging rights, and B, there's a couple unlocked cosmetics or such from it. Like when they reach level 20 or level 50, you can get a golden skin or some cosmic skin. I like switching between most characters, so I don't end up having any of them. Is that guy literally called Squidgen? What the heck name is that? I mean, I know it's a bot, but still. Maybe if it was Squidward, I would like it more. Oh yeah, and your character's ult is pretty good. It can drop 3 mortar strikes. He'll pull out like a binocular, and then you click on an enemy and it drops a hit that does like 1.5k damage. If you end it early, you will get some of the ultimate charge back. Yeah, so some people will use only 1 charge, then undo it, and they'll still have 50% of their ult charge, and they'll typically have scared the person off the point because they think you're gonna drop all 3 at once to kill them. Yeah. The 3-round burst gun, or talent for his, is actually pretty good. I feel like your microphone in Discord is quiet for me. And I don't see a way to turn that up myself. I know how to do that when it's in like a channel. I could also probably just turn down game sound a bit, and that might make it easier to hear. Try doing that.
Yeah, so I'll just move the mic closer.
Victory.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so because my wife goes to bed at around 10 p.m. my time.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I do try and be somewhat conscientious of her being asleep upstairs.
That is very good of you. Happy wife, happy life.
More like happy spouse, happy house.
There you go.
There's a ton that she does for me.
Select your champion.
Like, I would probably fall apart without her.
Oh really? Hopefully there's a lot you do for her too.
Customize your champion.
So, like, I am the primary breadwinner in my house. She is a stay-at-home wife.
Oh, okay.
Like, I come home, there is nothing to do. There are no
And that's a job in itself.
Oh my god, like all the laundry is done, floors are clean, bathrooms are clean, dinner is ready.
And she puts in more than her fair share of work. Curl's trying to say Jade Priestess best skin, and it kind of is. As lewd as it is, it looks good.
Like, she puts in a ton of work at the house, but then outside of that, like, she helps plan the social events, she helps coordinate, like, any kind of house maintenance that needs to be done, the bug net coming out, all of that. She
Do you guys have any kids?
Not yet,
Mm-hmm.
but we plan to.
Fair enough, fair enough.
5, 4,
I cannot have kids myself,
2,
so
Yeah.
adoption is our only option.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Sorry, I laughed for a second because I was like, oh yeah, you need the other person. I didn't know that, but adoption is great.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to find out at a very young age that I would not be able to have kids.
Okay, so it's not something that was sprung on you late in life, etc.
No, I found out when I was 18.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in my mid-30s, so...
Oh, okay.
Definitely was not sprung on.
Yeah, decent amount of time.
Very long time.
I wouldn't say that's good,
been...
but cheers that you do know.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine struggling and stuff like that, then you find out about it, and then you blame yourself, thinking, well, I'm the whole problem here, etc. But if you know it in advance...
I would have the exact opposite situation of, how?
yeah, exactly, like, excuse me, honey, what are you doing? I've actually heard of that before in social media.
Oh yeah.
Someone not telling their wife that, you know, I'm like this, which is bad of them, but then they do get pregnant, and it's like, well, it can't be me, so I instantly know something's sus.
Yeah, and thankfully, like, I was very, very open with my wife about all of that when we were just dating, like...
That is actually good.
Yeah, I was like, if you want to have kids, like, biological kids, you're gonna have to look for someone else, but...
It's both good and very adult of you to do that, because not only does it probably feel awkward or embarrassing, like you don't want to let the person down or feel like something's wrong with you, which it's not, but at the same time, telling them in advance, they know what they're getting into. It's not like, we've been together 3 years and now I wasted this time. It's no, you told me, I'm good with it, so we're good.
Yeah, so, and that was the other nice thing, because then we could have that very mature conversation of, okay, if when we do adopt, like, how young do we want to go? Do we want to, you know, do we want to go with the baby? And we both decided that, you know, when we finally go down that route, because we do not have to deal with diapers, we do not want to deal with diapers.
Get one that's already a year old or such?
Not even a year old, like, we're probably looking closer to that 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, the one good thing you can tell your child if and when you adopt them is, if other people ever badmouth them for being adopted, they can always have the comeback that just, hey, my parents literally chose me. Your parents are stuck with you once you were born, but mine went out of the way and said, yeah, Josh, I want you to be my kid. And to me, that sounds like a big deal. The cost is hell to pay. That guy jumping through the air in Droxus is the one who can do a melee attack where he just punches with his fist. Does a tiny AoE in front of him.
I see.
Okay, you're level 5 now. We can play against players. I want to take a quick break to use the washroom and get a drink. If you want, you can try clicking champion and, like I said, glance at the cards for one of the characters and just kind of see how that works. I'll be back in just a minute though.
Yeah.
Bees are bees. Okay, I am back. Thank you kindly. The true mummy of this game is Leon, says Curl. I missed that while I was gone. Leon does have long hair, a big chest, and a skimpy dress, so does that count as mummy? Yeah, Paladins is a lot more sexualized than Overwatch is. Not that most people mind. What was it? It started out, well, it's always been a free-to-play game, so I think they needed to make money off skins early on. So that's why they started doing that and then decided it works. I find it funny that I find it funny that there's a small character in the game called Maeve. She's actually a high skill character, really good if you know how to play her. Not very good if you don't know how to play her. But originally, she was like a young teen, maybe like 15 years old. But because they wanted to sell more loot skins for her, they canonically changed her name to her age to being like 18 or 19. Even though before she was younger. I facepalmed finding that out.
So they had to do that with Tracer in Overwatch 2.
Oh, really?
Overwatch. Yeah, so originally she was 16 years old, which the age of consent in Japan is 16. Consider you an adult in Japan at the age of 16. But because the rest of the Western world was 18 years plus, they changed Tracer's age.
Yeah, especially when everybody starts making cough fan art cough of the characters. You don't want to be promoting that or approving of it or anything when you find out underage characters involved. Do you want to try a match against people now?
Yeah, I am just...
If you're still looking at the cards, take your time, no worries. Or if you want to click on the different characters and just see what's what. And Agony Curl. Agony is good if you're playing DPS Ceres. If you're just sneaking behind people and stunning them, it's great to have that extra health bonus. But it's basically Mortal Reach or whatever is typically the one you want to use for healing. And then, I can't remember, the anti-healing one or whatever is okay, but not good enough to actually use much. Since it only at most avoids like 25% of the anti-healing for one heal. Especially Overwatch, the most looted game in existence. Sure seems like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Agony is the anti-healing. Oh, okay, then yeah, that's just... It's throwing. No, it's not actually throwing.
I am ready.
Okay, I'll queue for Onslaught and Siege. Onslaught actually queues you for Onslaught and King of the Hill. King of the Hill is the typical, a 10-foot circle appears somewhere on the map and it changes every minute and you try to hold on to it. Onslaught, though, is in the middle of the map, there's a big 30-foot square and you just try to control it as much as you can the whole time, and killing enemies gives points. Despite looking like the dwarf in Overwatch, that dwarf is a tank. Yeah, you just played him last match, and he is a good tank.
Well, I think I also just built a custom set for him. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Furia.
I'll play Furia, and I'll go Solar Blessing. Solar Blessing will make it so my regular heal doesn't do too much, but I put down a giant beam of light, and if you see that beam of light next to you, stand in it for an insane amount of healing. I will typically try, it lets me stop it where I want, so I will typically try to stop it right next to you or such, but it'll heal for like your full health in 2 seconds.
Jesus.
Yeah. Thing is, I've got to try to stop it on them, or the tank has to move into it, and, you know, there's a cooldown on that move. They have a high level Fernando, a high level Meldamba, a high level 7. This might be an unpleasant match.
Protector of the innocent. I am the flame in the darkness.
He is the guy that I just did. Okay.
But yeah, you'll see me throw out something like this, and then I'll stop it in place, and going into it will heal you for a bunch. Other than that, I have a small right-click heal I'll be casting on you or whoever I can.
So I have lifesteal in 29 rounds.
Okay.
And then
The battle is about to begin.
a few extra abilities that should allow me to essentially just Fernando skin, right?
Yeah.
I have a few extra abilities that should allow me to
Vengeance rises.
gain health as I fight.
Keep in mind your shout, it also heals teammates near you for that 1000, and your shout makes you invulnerable for like 1.5 seconds. So if you use it right as someone hits you with something, you'll take no damage.
Gotcha.
Hard to time, but good too when you can.
Hi, friends.
First blood.
Where's Ron? Oh, I got killed on the point. Healer down.
My fire is eternal.
Oh,
Yeah, I wasn't alive, sadly, otherwise I would have tried to heal.
Stay blessed.
oh boy.
Oh, Ghoulie, thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a nice night. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Rover's chasing me down. But HD, if you're there, can you do a shout out for Ghoulish7? But thank you, I hope you had a nice stream.
I didn't test the point long enough.
But yeah, we're playing with someone for their first time in Paladins.
Hi.
That's as in the game, the stream title says, ArcainSidious, the Penguin Papa.
Yes.
Even though he doesn't want to be Penguin Papa, we make him.
You know, it's a fate I have accepted.
It's growing on me. Oh, beam of light, beam of light. Stream was great. Was surprised everyone enjoyed Mario as much as I did. Nice, nice, nice. Furball won the shoutout. Good job, Furball. Good job.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy
I'm
rampage.
guessing I should wait for all of you.
Probably, yeah.
My fire is eternal.
Okay.
Be healed.
You can use your flamethrower on my shield all you want.
Yeah. It doesn't do that much damage without its direct damage.
I can't use that yet.
Oh, I need health. I need health. Thank you.
Yep, yep. But so if we defend like this, we still get a point. You can't get a point for defending if you're at 3 out of 4, so you can't win by defending because it's easier.
No, you don't get to break my shield. We've been over this.
Oh, he's eating him. And be careful with running too far from the point because enemies can go to it and start pushing it, etc.
Thank you.
Yep, yep.
Okay, I think I have my ult. I believe that's
Stay
my
blessed.
E.
Probably. His E, it will grab you. It has pinpoint accuracy. You grab someone and you can hold them in the air while we shoot them, and then you can turn and shoot them off into the distance. In certain levels, you can actually throw them off the map to one-hit kill them. Yeah, sorry, I was back by the objective.
Yeah, all good. I was
didn't-
just trying to hold their
Seconds
attention.
remaining.
Yep, yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Speaking of, I'm gonna pass out, but if we have a wonderful stream, Sasha, thank you to everyone that came to give me some love. Okay, good, good, good. I hope you have a nice night. Thank you for the raid, Ghoulie. Sweet dreams. And hi, Sleepless.
Hi, Sleepless. Hi, Ghoulie.
Yeah, they're both going to bed, though, because it's late for them.
You guys have a good night.
Yes, yes,
Get
yes.
good sleep.
I'll use my ult when we get closer. It increases like our attack speed for a while. Allies 30% weapon damage and movement speed for the duration.
Brutal, if I'm being honest. I can tell.
Yeah, that's good to know. I find Overwatch kind of faster paced. I've heard Venom say the same thing about Paladins. It just depends on how you get used to it and what characters the enemies pick.
I would say this game is a lot more aggressive.
Well, people definitely have more health, so you don't die in like 2 seconds most of the time.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
I got killed by Moldamba.
The perfect time for my heroic comeback.
Oof, they wiped like our whole team there. 3 of the people on the enemy's team were fairly high level, so it's like we are playing against a team that is somewhat skilled.
Yeah, but we're having fun.
Yeah. Getting used to the game and all that. I didn't mean to use my ult there, whoops. I used the wrong button. I switched my whatever that button is to F for using ult.
Dang it.
Killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get put up against a more even fight next time.
A little bit less experience of a team.
I can't use that yet.
Enemy rampage.
Oh.
Yeah, most of their team hasn't died for a while, sadly.
They do hurt.
I will not die.
Oh, he used his ult just to survive.
You will burn for that.
Because yeah, while we are stopping them with defense, we do get back to the objective faster than they do. They have to run from the other side of the map. So defending is always typically a bit easier than pushing.
Oh, it burned.
I tried to right click there. Sadly, with the Solar Blessing talent, my right click does less healing, but then it makes it so my Pyre Strike actually heals. Normally that Beam of Light just stuns enemies and does damage.
I am.
My fire
30
is
seconds
eternal.
remaining.
I bought Record just because I had points. Increase the damage I do to Fernando's shield.
Purified.
15 seconds remaining.
They are flanking me quite often. I can only stay alive for so long.
6, 5,
It's okay. We're holding them
3, 2, 1.
I am needed again.
They're out damaging us, so typically what I always say at this time is avoid point right away, and then we see if we can flank them, kill 1 or 2 of their people, and then contest the point while they have to regroup.
Gotcha.
And then I'll take that just in case people didn't see. How are you doing tonight, Sasha? I'm doing pretty good. How are you tonight, Finn?
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
I'll grab that. I do have my ult, so I'll use it this time so we do more damage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, if you take even a single bit of damage from enemies, it will dismount you. So sometimes in the middle of match, an enemy will sometimes run forwards, and just try to dismount everybody to make it harder for them to get back.
Thank you for doing the shoutouts here. Oh god.
Yeah, 7 was behind us getting us. I should have grabbed Cherish just so I can right-click more.
Not yet, my bro.
My fire is eternal. Show them no mercy.
No, I was right there, but they were chasing you down.
Be careful with your ult, you can use them. It's good to know.
Yeah. If you fail to hit someone with it, it will use 70% of it, but it'll give you back 30% of the charge.
Behind us.
Remember the beam heals. Doing alright, change sleep schedule with help with the move. Now you have to stay up all night to fix it before work. Fair enough. That sounds, well, not confusing, that sounds unpleasant, I guess. No, 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 I just got back. Oh, we did better, I got on the point that time. And the anti-healing is up to 90% now, so just remember, if you take damage for 2 seconds, you take 90% less healing. So then that means you have to, yeah, so if you're low on health, you often want to get behind a cover, put up your shield, or something like that. 2 seconds isn't long, but if they keep shooting you, then it keeps applying it. That's how they reworked anti-healing like a year or 2 ago. Something like that. Crow ran away from me. I tried to heal him. Nope. Tyra's... That firebomb Tyra does like 6% of your HP per second, and then since it's hitting you, it's applying anti-healing. Yeah, anti-healing is the biggest thing to get used to as a tank in game. Even when I started playing this again 2 months ago, I didn't realize they had changed it to work like that. Wow, they just melted us.
Yeah, their anti-healing is redonkulous.
It's everybody gets anti-healing, even we get it when we hit people. I feel like it's how Paladins decided to combat their own wonky healing system. Because some characters have really strong heals, etc. And rather than just, you know, rebalancing their healing skills, they decided to make it so, hey, everybody can cancel healing, basically. No, we defended a couple times, which is not a flawless for them, at least. So thumbs up to that. What is it? Unrated matches you actually get into fairly fast. If you're queuing alone, you get it in within like 10 seconds. Competitive works differently. I don't expect you'll ever play competitive mode, but it's kind of neat in that when you play competitive, no one can play the same character even on the enemy team. If you pick a character, it's locked out for the other team. And at the start of the match, they get to ban, each team gets to ban like 3-4 characters that can't be played at all.
That sounds closer to, that sounds much closer to, like, Dota or League of Legends ranked.
Mm-hmm. This was made, this game was made by the makers of Smite.
Interesting.
I think Ron will heal if I pick a tank. Yeah. And then this is Onslaught.
We have no DPSers.
We have 2 flanks, though, which still do damage. But yeah, we have no direct damage characters. I typically find flank and damage to be interchangeable like 70% of the time. There are some differences, like flank it has more movement-oriented stuff added in, etc. But they can still do their job. And I know both Seer and Kroll are good at playing those characters.
Just when you thought you were the sexiest person here, I show up.
But yeah, this is the Reinhardt one that I said. You got your shield you can put up. You got your little fire attack you can throw. You got your charge. And then instead of a close range thing, you've got a flamethrower.
Interesting.
Yeah. And if you put even 1 point into the card, one card, if you put a single point in, it makes it so you can knock enemies like 6 feet into the air by charging them, which can actually mess with them.
And I do not fall through trees anymore. Hi, I'm Tal. It is I, your fearless
5, 4, 3,
Hola.
2, 1. The battle has begun.
But yeah, since this is Onslaught, this point will never change. We just have to control this as long as we can. And if you kill people... Oh god, not this map. They have a tank who knows how to pull people with Dredge Anchor, and he will keep trying to pull us off that cliff into the water. So it's like you have to stay at the far end away from him.
I see.
It is horrible. Try your best to stay over here where I am, where you are right now, because their one tank can knock people back, and the turtle tank can pull people with his anchor, and he knows how to pull people towards the edge where they fall into the water. And he managed to dredge anchor me the moment I used my charge. That turtle really knows what he's doing. Yep, and that's that ult I talked about where the guy can end it early if he needs to.
That's classified as a damage used.
I needed that.
People will be up above us sometimes, because there's a ledge up there. Well, he used his ult, so I used my ult to cancel it, basically. My guy's ult basically makes me and any teammates within 10 feet can't be killed for 5 seconds. It's honestly an underwhelming ult, but it does have situations where it's great.
That's good.
Yeah, the turtle realized they weren't killing us, so he's trying to pull us off again. Try to put the statue between you and the turtle. Normally you don't need to do that on that level, but with this guy knowing what he's doing, it is the case.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Very interesting.
Oh, watch out, Ron. If you kill that dog thing heals our enemies. It can also stun people. Oh, yep, he got me off again.
Enemy double kill.
Oh, and how did that guy knock people off? I'm gonna jump down from above. Does the turtle have... Oh no, he has pluck. I thought he'd be using the thing where it increases his ult charge. But yeah, as you can tell, we're basically destroying them this time. We have 3 times their points. You can always get in the corner here if you want to try to wait. Your health will regen naturally if you get out of combat for a few seconds. That's something we never explained. But yeah, if you get out of combat and you don't shoot it, you have to stop shooting too, but there's a green bar underneath your portrait in the bottom left. And once the green bar empties, then you'll start healing at a decent rate. And I know Overwatch doesn't do that. That's what the turtle did to me too. He's like the only guy that can do that, and only in maybe 2 levels. You'd think. Okay, we're at 30 points away. We've almost won.
Yeah.
And you can queue specifically for this / King of the Hill. We do still get points for killing enemies.
Here, I'll pick some up so you can use. Good to know.
Yeah, so it's even if at this point, even if they fully controlled the point, we could still kill enough of them that we'd win. But GG.
Good game.
Big stretch. 110,000 healing. You got 2 multi-kills.
I did?
Yeah, it says it picks something that you did good at and then at the end screen here it mentions it. Like it says, Seer got 4 solo kills, Kroll did so much damage. It doesn't mean he did the most damage. He might have, but it says that's what you did really well. Me, I shielded for 70-something thousand because I keep holding my shield up and hiding behind it. But yeah, tank is one of the few things I do quite well as, I think. Not really good at damage. Support, kind of good. Well, it depends on which support. I'm not sure, but you might have had Ceres unlocked at the beginning, and she's probably one of the easiest healers to play as. Obviously, she does have some complicated things she can do, but it's like her right-click heal is one of the strongest heals in game. Yeah, you right-click with her, and it will cast a beam you channel for like 2 seconds, and it will heal the person for like 2k or something over that time, and its cooldown is only like 2 seconds.
Huh.
But then, like I said, anti-healing does take into effect. So later in the match, when anti-healing's at 90%, the tank does still need to get out of direct damage, otherwise she'll only heal for like 20 instead of 200. Anti-healing's probably the biggest thing to get used to. And other than that, figuring out which items in the item store work best for your character. certain ones like Chronos and Haven, which are damage reduction and cooldown reduction, are basically good to buy no matter what. But then there's also ones that increase your reload speed, give you life steal, stuff like that. Oh, I didn't requeue. Oops. And I am 1k points away, and then I can buy Zin.
Cruel, I'm still learning this game. I'm leaving auto heal on for a little while longer.
Oh, you mean auto purchase?
For auto purchase.
That is totally fine. Don't let him judge you for it.
Yeah, no.
Judge him right back for being a bully.
I'm not
I'm
judging
just...
him for being a bully, but like I'm still trying to learn just the combat of the game. Like I do not need to worry about
yeah.
purchase right now.
Auto purchase would be fine if it bought good items, Ron says. True, very true.
Well,
don't worry about it.
It's better than nothing.
It
so
really is.
That would be the difference. You guys would get nothing.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, in Team Deathmatch you can buy items at any point, but in other matches like Siege or Onslaught, you can only buy it when you're in this protected area at the start. You can always run back to it if you've got a lot of credits, or you just wait till you die like most people, and then buy it after reviving. Okay, they have a high-level Genos and Terminus. Low-level Caspian. Betty has a PvP rank, that big 2 up by their name.
We dwarves are natural fighters. I just hope you lads can keep up.
But yeah, this character looks a lot like the dwarf in the other game, but he's actually a tank. Doesn't have as much health as some other tanks, but he can put a big shield down, and he can put down little turrets to shoot, and he can speed boost.
So it's Torb.
Yeah, that's the name, Torb. His speed boost is different in that you just dart forward, but I liked playing Torb the few times I played Overwatch.
5, 4,
yeah,
3,
no, Torb
2,
is a lot of
1.
Mm-hmm.
And so it begins.
You might want to hang back as the healer because you are going to be targeted by the team quite a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. I got
Thank you. Oh, her bombs got me. Oh, I saw, don't worry. I can see a little in the top bottom left of my screen. I see your portrait and these little heal numbers. But yeah, your left click shoots slow-moving orbs that do travel through enemies, so they can hit multiple people. Her one ability detonates the orbs. You'll see a number on enemies you've hit with them, and if you stack up to 4 on them and then do it, it'll stun them. And then her other move cloaks her for a bit and makes her invulnerable to damage. Oh, block that guy's lift move.
Oh god.
Eradication protocol.
Oh, they were all the way by our starting place?
Yeah.
We need to capture the flank.
Step into the light. It's perish.
Enemy
Oh.
rampage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, it's actually bought... Purchase has actually bought decent things for you this round. Yeah, like I said, they know you've got strong heals, so then they see you, they often go right for you.
But I'm a level, like, 5 or 6 player.
What? I don't think they might not have even seen that. You can only see the person's level at the loading screen beforehand. And even then, I take it they want to win, so... Yeah, and that was Terminus's ult.
Enemy killing spree.
Band-aids.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, anti-healing's at 55%. If you push tab, it opens the scoreboard, which tells you what people have bought, as well as what the anti-healing's at.
Sorry.
And yeah, it often locks onto like the nearest person. One of Ceres's cards, you might not have it equipped, but one of her cards heals her when she's healing teammates. Yeah, that's my ult where I put down that dome shield with a flamethrower turret in it.
Hey, Itchy! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
Hello, Itchy! Is he really itchy, though?
Ichikisu? Yeah?
Killing spree.
They're not actually beating us by that much.
Surprisingly. Oh god.
Enemy rampage.
He's here.
Enemy double kill.
Hey, Stouts, welcome in. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the game can be rough sometimes. Oh, Terminus is gonna blow up. Yeah, that was his ult. When the enemy tank dies, he can revive and do like a 2k damage AoE around himself. It gives you a warning though, if you're close by, like an icon will appear, and it takes a couple seconds so you have a chance to run away.
Sorry, Zounds. One of my people. One of my... I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
Oh jeez, that person's good with their flare bombs.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're about to lose, but we did get like 2/3 of the way to the max points.
Yes, Ichi.
I love how Betty and Drogos are just fighting each other in the sky.
I'm cute, by the way.
Oh, we've actually made a big comeback, except we don't have enough time.
A dance of life and death.
You do have a cloak ability that helps you get away from enemies. In the card, and either in the cards, I think it's the card system, she can reduce the time it takes to make her cloak by like 50%, which helps a lot.
Oh man. Okay. I am actually getting pretty tired.
No worries, if you need to go to bed, it's all good. I'll probably be streaming for another like 20-25 minutes, but anytime you see me playing, you're more than welcome to join in.
Yeah. This is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to join in a little bit earlier next time. And
all good, all good. I'm guessing you don't know how to leave party, so I'm going to kick you from the in-game party just so I can queue again.
Yeah.
No offense meant.
No, that is completely acceptable.
In the bottom of the screen near your portrait, there is like 3 little people together, or 3 little arrows together, and you click that to open party, and then there's an option to leave and stuff. But yeah, just like most games, the game does have a bit of a learning curve. But you did good, especially as Con.
Thank you. And I wonder who I'm gonna raid tonight.
I did say I'm going to end in like 20 minutes, so feel completely fine to raid someone else. Just because.
Oh, that's cute. You think that I wouldn't raid?
I mean, you can if you want, but I'm just saying, if I'm ending soon.
I mean, that just means that I'm
Customize your champion.
passing along
It does.
healthy little group.
Passing them along, and then they can raid out, dual raid later.
Yeah.
You are always welcome in my stream, so if you want to, I won't hold it against you. I won't be like, holy heck, why are you raiding me? What the heck, Arcane? I didn't say you could. I think they may have added it on Twitch where it's like, you can deny raids if it has less people, or at least it doesn't announce that you've been raided. And it seems like such a mean thing, but I think they added it in for large streamers. Because then they don't need to turn off raids altogether. But someone like Iron Mouse can go, well, you gotta raid me with at least 100 people, otherwise it's not gonna announce it. Or everybody with 2 people is gonna do it for a bit of fame. And I can understand that, even if it seems a little mean, it does seem understandable.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna send you all over to Sasha.
No way! I never could have guessed.
Who'da thunk it?
Who'da thunk?
Prepare for battle.
The Penguin Papa himself.
Yup.
These huge shoulders pads of Khan always make me think of the orcs in World of Warcraft. Because they always had such giant pauldrons.
I will see you all next weekend. Sasha, I might pop in sometimes during the week if I'm up late.
Sounds good.
Point has spawned.
And like I said, I know once before you wanted to play Pummel Party. I do have that if you manage to get a person or 2 for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get something like that eventually. But I'm sending you all over to Sasha.
Thank you in advance. Ooh, I got killed. Sleepless says fused together for one huge raid. If you heard a weird sound, that was my dog going in her dreams.
Princess, I ride again.
Oh, I was about to say we finally got their tank. Oh, Arcane is raiding! Thank you for the raid, Arcane! I would never have guessed. Thank you, thank you. Someone do a shout out for Arcane, even though I have them in the stream title. But yeah, I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate you playing. It was fun. You have a nice night. Thank you for the raid and for hanging out. Make this a double raid, true that. He tried to throw me into the water. Oh, where's the point? Bye-bye. Thank you for doing the shout-out. But hey, Itchy, how are you doing? Are you feeling itchy tonight? I know it's a different type of itchy, but still. I hear them. Doing good, Lamau. Yes, that joke is running full speed ahead. Fair enough. I'm sure you get that a lot. So you probably get annoyed eventually, like, oh god, that again? I love how we're just like dancing with each other. Okay, I don't know. After all, I love making others laugh. Well, good, good, good. That is a great aspect of you then.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
I do have my ult, and I'd love to throw the other con off a cliff.
Point has spawned.
Oh, it's upstairs. I got stuck on the little ledge there. He's hitting me with his axe from that far away. Revenge! Get a good laugh when people butcher my name too, so they nicknamed me Itchy. He was allegedly stuck. Oh, I could have thrown him off the cliff. Hey, he didn't throw me off. That guy might be new to playing con, because he aimed too far downwards. Cliffhangers much? True that. But yeah, I got hit and landed like right there rather than flying off the map. He could have one-hit killed me, basically. No, I'll stick with Rejuvenate just because. With Mount I die if I saw people falling off the edge of the map. Yeah, you might see me do it to someone at some point. Just like I just threw that tree guy off a while ago. It takes me a while to charge my ult, and if I miss with it, I only get refunded like 30% of the cost. Breaking physics of the game is the best ever. It doesn't break any physics. My guy's just super strong. 100%. I was about to say, where's my team? I'm kidding, he uses like magic. There is magic in this game. So physics goes out the window when you include anything magic, ever. 30% rebate is a ripoff? It kind of is. Especially since it's like pinpoint accuracy. Oh wow, he killed 3 of us with that. I love when that happens. I grabbed him with my stun, and it still let me move for some reason. So then it looked like he was just grabbed by the air. Darth Vader force choke.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
And I picked the talent that makes it so this guy, he shoots faster, but does less damage with his shots, but it still ends up being more damage, because it's like 20-25% less damage per shot, but a full 40% increase in speed.
You can't stop me.
Yeet. Mind you, he can do that to me too if I don't have my shield up. my shield can block that and make him waste it. And like I said, it's pinpoint accuracy. So if I'm even slightly to his left, I waste my ult. And I have very bad aim. So I've done that more times than I care to admit. Oh, they have 2 healers I didn't even recognize. Heals, please. Heals, please, Cruel.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Thank you. I can't do much damage from that far away, so I'll just hide. Oh, and I can buy stuff.
Point has spawned.
I didn't even realize I had that many credits. You rock. Oh, he did throw me off. I mean, not to my death or anything, but still. And I like how his grab stun launches him forward a few feet. So, in that situation, I can even use it just to get around corners away from enemies. You deserve credit. I got credit. I got so many credits. That's what the in-game currency is for buying all the items in the item shop. Roomba. Roomba it is here. Roomba it is. I might only play one more, and then that'll probably be 4 AM for me, or I mean 3 AM for me, in time that I should get ready for bed. I do stream literally every single night, so if you're ever bored, itchy, you'll see me here. King of the Hill again. We haven't been getting siege. I feel Agni is best suited for me because I'm attacking and healing. Oh, okay. If you get good use out of it, then thumbs up. I feel like this place is close quarters and that's Seer, why? I trusted you. I trusted you. May N? May Na? I'm trying to guess that person's name. Me I in? I think it's May N. Or they just wanted May. Agni is grape flavored? Question mark? You should see the abuse of the FBA raid sound alert. Oh god, I have that too, but because it's so freaking loud, I have it set to being like $5 worth of bits. Otherwise, you cannot use it. So it never gets abused here. So I'm relatively quiet, keeping myself awake, watching and playing Elden Ring. No worries, no worries. I appreciate you being here, even if you lurk. Okay, incredibly high level Androxus, incredibly high level Ashe, high level Makoa. This is going to be interesting. I would love to try out this character's other abilities. I don't mind it being abused, never hurts to get some adrenaline rush. I would love to try out these other moves, especially Scorch, but Agni is great player. It is one of our mantras. April Fool's Day voice lines. Oh, okay. But yeah, I just can't get used to the idea of Fernando's shield being on a cooldown rather than being a resource, where you activate it, it's active for 10 seconds, and then it's done. So I always use the thing that makes it so it's not. And it's always the bridge.
5, 4.
Also, hi Chisus, I've seen you on Twitter and you seem pretty neat. Aw, yeah. Neat. I'm a neat. He is trying to pull us off the cliff there.
First blood.
Neat. I may be, but moose it shall be, question mark? Why moose? I'm off to bed for good night, Sasha. Okay, good night, Arcane. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. I was about to say, where's the beam of light coming from? Nope, so close to killing the turtle. I'm surprised the Androxus isn't, like, jumping around us more. I literally just chart. I am the moose with angelic powers and stupid Canadian goose. Oh, you're Canadian too. I am as well. I find it weird that the beaver is our national animal. The moose would be a great one. Moose are freaking huge if you've ever seen one in person. And yes, stupid Canadian goose, aka the Canadian cobra. Don't at me at that. Don't at me on that. It is the Canadian cobra, just because of its neck. He's trying to pull us off the cliff.
Gather around. Stand behind me. Show them no mercy.
The damn cobra chickens are at it again. Indeed, they are ferocious. They actually traumatized. The Canadians are resonating. We really are. But what is it? My dog actually got traumatized by one of those geese about a year ago. I actually had a video of it, but I don't think I can show it to people or my docs where I am. But one goose was incredibly bloodthirsty, and it started following us one day, and I realized it was following us. So I pulled out my camera to make a video and be like, what the heck's going on? And then all of a sudden this goose just charges at my dog and started... It was basically out for blood. It was absolutely trying to attack her. Oh, thank you for following me, Chef. And I tried to chase the goose. I tried to help my dog out. She's little and she weaved back and forth to get away from it. But afterwards we went home and my dog was like shaking from being chased by this bigger animal. And once we got home, I showed my mom the video I made, which was the worst mistake ever, because the video had the goose honking in it. So the dog suddenly thought, holy heck, that same goose is honking right there in our house. And she spent like an hour hiding behind the couch in our living room just because she thought it followed us home. And I was like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that? We actually had to put her on medication. She, no joke, she started trembling so much. We went to the vet and they gave her medicine that helps epileptic people with seizures. And we had to give that to her for 10 days. And after that, she was fine again. Except now she avoids geese completely. She will literally cross the street just to go away from them. And I have no problem with that. I'm like, you know what, dog? Let's do what makes you happy. And if going away from them makes you happy, we do that. Yikes. Yeah, it was a yikes. I'm just shocked that the goose would chase her when I was standing right there. And I tried chasing after the goose and I attempted to kick it once or twice. And he didn't care. He was just like, nah, honey goose don't care. I've fought them geese before. I haven't fought them, but I've definitely scared them off. They'll start flapping their wings and honking and I'll take a step forward and they're not as brave as they'd think most of the time. Also, since they're birds, as far as I know, their bones are hollow, so they are actually quite fragile if they actually got into a fight. And if you didn't know that, most bones do have hollow bones. The center of the bone isn't thick like ours. And that's how they manage to be light enough that they can fly. We're still ahead, even if they're making a little comeback here. I'm asleep now, good night. Okay, good night HD, thanks for hanging out and doing mod duties and all that. Posture will do, I will sit up in a second.
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Sasha sharing burb faces. Facts? Yes, yes. Only about the Canadian cobra, though. I've been in fights with deer, but moose will not be near me. It's like they see me as a higher being, But god dang it, those whitetail bucks have big egos. Last minute mod things. Fair enough, fair enough. Good night, HD. Sweet dreams. I do have my ult. Thank you for the shout out. True that, true that. Oh, we got wiped out there. I just wanted to. I'm so bad with Ceres's ult. Yeah, it really depends. I don't think it can pull people from behind shields and stuff like that, too. And then, you probably already know, but as soon as you use it, you start shooting where it is, just so you can stack 4 stacks on people, and, what is it called? Stun them. Oh no, there's still more time. I thought we were almost out. That ult is cheap, but it works. Oh no, right there. And I'm sure, what's his name, McCall will try to pull someone off again. Though this might block it. Oh no, their whole team's there. Well, I've got resilience now. That should take away half the stun from that beam. There's still time. Serious teamwork for the win. True that. That didn't work. That didn't work. I was hoping my teammates were behind me for charging in. They are making a decent comeback here. Oh, good job, Seer. I was gonna say she was out of her ult for a second there. Fighting a whole team is tough. It is for anybody, sadly. They have made a huge comeback. We were winning by like 30%, and now we're only like 10%. Nope, not even. I'm just trying to soak bullets for my team. Use all my ammo up. Nice, nice, nice. We got this. But yeah, I am going to be winding down for tonight. Comfy sleeping, Relic's playing. My art sibling Callie is up. What about me? I heard my name. Oh, I said good job there where you survived being knocked off the cliff and you jumped off and you used Fixer Upper or whatever, Blitz Upper, to get back into range. And I was like, oh snap, he just avoided being one-hit killed by that. Do I have that set up? That Sashak shooting one isn't working properly. But this is my art sibling, Callie Calypso. She is super poggers. 100% pog. So we're going to raid her. I will be back streaming whatever is interesting. It's not subbed? It is subbed. Oh, Nightbot's not subbed. That's why. That's why. But Nightbot's just a bot, so it makes sense that it's not subbed. Anyways, let's go say hi to Callie. Thanks for coming out and playing with me. It was fun. You all have a nice night, and I will see you around. So bye 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 bye.